Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Nice to have you with us. Of course, as you know, we're talking about sport in the province. Massive event coming up in Cape Town within the next week. It is a Ice Hockey World Championships, Division 3, in fact, for the under-18s. They'll be participating here at the Grand West Stadium. The athletes from around the country are, of course, in camp at the moment here in Cape Town, where they're preparing as a team, and we have two participants from Gauteng that are joining us now, and of course a little bit later we're going to be speaking to Sharif Kamish as well as Santino Goniwe, who will be talking to us more about the event coming up. But that's going to come after the next break. But in studio with me now, Tiaan van der Merwe and Jacques van der Merwe. For some other reason, you guys look very similar to me. Yep. Is this a father-son combination?
Yes.
All right. Tiaan, all the way down from Gauteng, you're in camp here with the guys. How are things going?
It's going good. The guys are putting a lot of effort, just trying to get everything ready and see how everyone plays, but I think we're going to be ready for a tour.
You're going to be ready for it, yeah. Jacques, you're of course assistant coach with the team. From the coach's perspective, what's your feeling? The guys have now got together. They're here in Cape Town. Are they gelling?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of tweaks that we need to sort out. Unfortunately, as a coach, you can only get them to the tournament. When they get on the ice that day, it's up to them if they're going to perform or not. So we're doing what we can to get them ready. Yeah. I think we're more than ready, but it's up to them now.
But it must be interesting for you guys, because you got guys from all over the world as part of your team. Yeah. Do you then see the players for the first time, maybe in months or years, and you've got to make quick assessments as a coach?
Yeah, like when selecting, we try and get the players that's in Canada, and so to come down at least for 1 or 2 camps, especially on the selection part, in the beginning. Yeah. And then, like now, the pre-camp just before the tournament. Yeah. We get them in, so we can practice our penalty kills, power plays, those special teams. Yeah. To get our lines together and just get some gelness, synergy going between them, and see which lines will work.
So, Tiaan, one of the things, you guys are known as the junior Rhinos.
Yes.
Right. So the senior team is, of course, the Rhinos.
Yeah.
They're not the senior Rhinos. I believe you guys have an opportunity to rub shoulders with the South African ice hockey legends, the Rhinos, then this week. Your first practice session against them last night?
Yeah, we played against the Cape Town Kings, some of the older guys in the national team. It didn't go as planned. I think we lost 6-1, but I think for the first game it wasn't too bad. Yeah. The guys played well and they worked hard. Just the little things we have to fix before the tour. And
you are, of course, getting to see some of your old friends again. You guys are getting to in the camp. How was that? You haven't seen each other for quite a while.
Yeah, we've seen each other with previous camps, but it has been a while. Like Tino, I haven't seen him in a while, but it's fun seeing the guys again. Yeah. It's like a big family, and everyone's back together. Your
position in the team, when we've got Santino Goniwe in, he's going to join us just now. He's of course a forward. What's your position?
I play defense.
You play defense, right? Now explain to me, what does a defensive player do?
So I basically work back at the back, get the puck to a forward to go score, and I keep the opposing team away from our net.
You keep the opposing team away. Are you allowed to tackle a player when he doesn't have the ball, the puck?
No, but if he's in front of the net and he's scaring my goal, I'm allowed to push him away.
Okay, so you are allowed to scrum a bit. Yeah. A little bit of shoulder. How rough does it get? Ice hockey looks like a very physical game. Jacques, for the guys that are, we see it on TV, and the guys are smashing each other. How rough does it get?
Look, over the years, it has toned down. Yeah. Back in the day, you had a lot of enforcers. So if you had strong players that you wanted to protect, the enforcer will get on if there was a tussle, and the opposing team wants to take him out, and he'll get involved in fisticuffs and, to the fight. As Federation and IHF, they tend to move away from it now. Right. It's like rugby also, the player safety is very important. checking is still allowed, but there's very strict rules around it. And if you too overstepped and your intention is to injure, the penalties are severe.
You're
You
out.
get game suspension or
Yeah.
match suspensions and even disciplinaries afterwards. But there is a lot of contact allowed within boundaries.
So one of the pictures that we're also getting is that, and I'm sure you guys experience it in your space, is that in today's sports environment, it's such a high performance environment. The guys really are thinking strategically, they're thinking about their game plan. You really don't have time to be worrying about nonsense. You've got to be able to focus on your game.
Yeah, you have to. And the time and effort that the players are putting in, that's why it's so important to protect them, because it's a long-term investment.
Yeah.
So you have to look after them. And it's about going forward with the sport, because as the equipment gets better and focusing on the performance of players, they get faster.
Yeah.
The shots are getting harder. So you have to adapt the whole time to keep up with the intensity of the sport. If you look at old games with Wayne Gretzky playing and you compare it to today's, like with rugby, if you look at the old Donnie Gerber and those guys playing, you look at today, the speed they're actually getting out of the game, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
And the players are just faster and faster as they progress.
Tiaan, this is a big event for you guys. You're representing South Africa. Just tell us about some of the opposition that you've got. I believe Hong Kong is one of the teams that's going to be here.
Yes, so I play against Hong Kong, Thailand, New Zealand, and not New Zealand. So Hong Kong, Thailand, and Kyrgyzstan. I've played against Hong Kong and Thailand before. Kyrgyzstan is new to me, but we'll see how they are.
Hong Kong and Thailand.
Yeah.
All right. And which one of these teams do you think is going to bring the challenge, bring the heat on the ice?
I'm scared of Kyrgyzstan because I saw them in senior men's. They're a good team.
Yeah. I
haven't seen the under 18s before, but it's going to be fun seeing how they play.
The Rhinos went overseas recently. They competed, of course, at South Africa. They played there for the Olympic qualifications, in fact.
Yes.
In Norway. I often get it wrong between Norway and one of the other Scandinavian countries. But and in fact, when they were here last time, I did ask them, can I come and watch? And they said, yes, you can, but it's in Norway, so I wouldn't have made it. But you guys must be proud of the Rhinos and following in their footsteps.
Yeah, we are. I was at some of the camps playing with them, practicing with them. They're a good team and they work hard.
Yeah. Have you got any guys that you would like to emulate that's in the Rhinos team?
There's a couple of guys that work hard, like Dion Bukati, Ufman Samai, and my older brother. He's also in the senior men's team, Johan van Merwe.
Yeah. Jacques, you've got about 4 days left, or 3 or 4 days left before the event.
Yeah.
Obviously, last night was your first time to get the guys on the field or on the ice and get a sense. What's the plan look like now for you guys in camp over the next 3 days before you get to the first game?
So we've got one camp practice left, Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And then Monday morning it's tournament practice. And then Monday afternoon we start with the first game.
Tiaan, what will that be for you guys when it comes down to when coach says, who happens to be dad as well, says, right, we've done our best, now it's in your hands?
Well, we're going to try our best, play our team. They've done their part, now it's ours.
Yeah, it's up to you now.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, guys, we're gonna leave it at that. Tiaan, good luck for the events coming up. We know that you guys are flying the flag for South Africa.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We're looking forward to getting a lot of videos and pictures, and of course we're going to be catching up with Sharif Kamish, head coach, as well as Santino Goniwe, who's part of the team as well in a second or so. Yeah, so good luck.
Yes, thank you very much for having us.
Thank you, Tiaan.
Thank you very much.
There we go, folks, all the way down from Gauteng as part of the South African Junior Rhinos team that are taking part in the World Championships, Division 3 here at Grand West. In a minute or so, I'm going to be catching up with Sharif Kamish, he is the head coach for the Junior Rhinos, as well as Santino Goniwe. They're both going to be telling us a little bit about the expectations coming up in this fantastic event at Grand West coming up this week, where, of course, you can go and watch our teams flying the flag for South Africa. Back in a sec, don't go away.